What's up, Eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the best prices. If you're rummaging around the internet for a universal docking station that supports dual displays, please look no further. The solution to all of your problems right here. The Wavelink USB-C Ultra 5K universal docking station. That's right, I said 5K. Let's open the box. Okay, so this is everything you get in the box. You get a quick start guide, information cards, okay, one DC 20 volt certified power adapter, one USB-A to C cable, one USB-C to C cable, and the USB-C Ultra 5K universal docking station itself. All right, it is fully compatible with USB Type-C, Type-A, and Thunderbolt 3 laptops and desktops. That means it is fit for the future. This is the latest technology. That means you're going to get more mileage for your money. All right, that's always very important. A lot of universal hubs out there aren't so universal anymore. Right? Some only support up to USB 3.0. This is compatible on computers with USB-C and Thunderbolt 3. All right, they've included the USB-C and USB-A to C cables. So let's take a closer look here. Nice compact design. It's going to look pretty professional on your desk. All right, on the front you'll see 4 super speed USB 3.0 ports, getting you up to 5 gigabits per second transfer speed, as well as headphone and mic jacks. Really maximize the performance capability of your machine. Of course, these ports are still backwards compatible with USB 2.0 and 1.1 devices, and you're good to go with hot swapping. Almost said what swapping. Good to go with hot swapping. So plug in your keyboard, mouse, optical drive, USB, foot massager, you name it, unplug and plug back in at will, no problem. On the back, 2 more super speed USB 3.0 ports. That means 6 USB 3.0 ports in total. 1 USB-C in port. You got your gigabit Ethernet jack right here, and some display ports. All right, let's talk about the display. This supports up to 5K display. Output up to 5120 by 2880 at 60 Hertz. How about that? How do we get the 5K, you ask? Well, they have it broken down here on a little diagram. All right, so when you use the dual display ports, you have 2 dual display ports. If you use them simultaneously with a 5K monitor, that's how you're gonna get the 5K. All right, the Wavelink Ultra 5K docking station also supports dual 4K display. You can achieve this in 3 different ways. You can use 2 4K HDMI video, or 2 4K display ports, or 1 of each. You could use 1 4K HDMI and 1 4K display port. 4K output will be up to 4096 by 2160 at 60 Hertz. And again, you get the 5K by using both display ports simultaneously. Wavelink offers you a lot of flexibility with this device. It supports USB to display. You get distinct mode, extended mode, mirrored mode, primary display, obviously. You can extend left, right, above or below, or rotate 90, 180, or 270 degrees. So this is going to accommodate anyone who has 2 monitors literally for any reason. Gaming, architecture, doctor's office, stock market, day traders, all right? You're all going to love this. And compatibility is very wide-ranging. You can use this with any Windows XP 7, 8, or 10 machine. You can also use this with Mac OS 10.6 and onwards. Mac OS 10.13.4 to 10.13.6 has single extended display support with AirPlay. No support on Linux or Unix or ARM-based Windows operating systems like Surface RT, for example. Also, the docking station does not support power delivery function, all right? But you will get to use up to 6 USB 3.0 devices simultaneously, all good for hot swapping. You got your Ethernet connection, headphone and mic jack. You'll get either dual 4K display or a single 5K display. You get multiple viewing modes, distinct, extended, mirrored, etc. My dear Eggheads, the Wavelink Ultra 5K Universal Docking Station. Please let us know what you think of this product in the reviews and comments. For current pricing, please check the description or click that link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know.
Nowadays, 3D printer technology is very popular. Many people can easily experience the design, print, and do-it-yourself fun of 3D printing. Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. I highly recommend this Creality Ender-3 3D printer, especially if you're new to the 3D printing world. This is an open source 3D printer with amazing printing precision, and it comes at an affordable price. It's quite possibly the best 3D printer for beginners. It comes very neatly packaged with a simple 12-step assembly. If you've assembled a 3D printer before, you will find this assembly very easy. If you're a beginner, however, you might need about 30 minutes to complete the setup. The assembly tools are included, and this is what you end up with. You can have a look at it here when you're done. So let's take a closer look. First of all, welcome to the future. This thing looks pretty cool. And with this in your hands, you're really playing with cutting-edge technology. So let's have a look at the build plate. This build plate is 8.7 inches by 8.7 inches, and you can print 3D models on this that are about 9.8 inches tall. So you can build some pretty large and complex models. We've already been putting it to use. Here you have a dragon-headed keycap that one of our team members has made. There's this maze thing. And also we have a partially completed model of a 3D dog, and we'll get to that in a moment. There's also a special build surface on the plate itself. This is going to provide protection to your printer build plate and ensure a nice consistent temperature throughout the build surface. It also makes it easy to remove the printed models after cooling. It has a non-stick finish to it. Now, let's look at this structure. The V shape with these three wheels here are going to make the extruder movement very precise, silent, and most of all smooth. Improved POM triangle slot wheels quietly guide the moving parts along the aluminum extrusion frame. These wheels are made of engineering thermoplastic, which is rated for use in precision parts requiring high stiffness, low friction, and excellent dimensional stability. The MK8 extruder over here greatly reduces plugging risk and bad extrusions and makes the Creality Ender-3 the best printer out there for beginners and a great option even for the pros. The Ender-3 Pro is OSHS certified, that's open source hardware certified. All hardware, CAD files, board schematics, and firmware files are available and updatable on Creality's GitHub page. You can also find other premium 3D printable models at Thingiverse and My Mini Factory, or even design your own model to print. So you're not alone. You've got this whole community creating things together, and that's just really part of the fun. So all you need to do is find a CAD file, a model file, put it into a micro SD card, also known as a TF card, and pop it into the micro SD card slot, and you're good to go. I'm super impressed with Creality's Ender-3 3D printer. It's simple, it's compact, it has incredible, stable performance. Let me start it up and show you how it actually works. The hotbed here can reach 110 degrees Celsius in about 5 minutes, so that's really fast heating. It also has resume print technology that lets you resume exactly where the extruder stopped in the event of a power outage. As for the power supply, the Ender-3 boasts a high-quality, safety-oriented component which was hand-selected for its reliability. The volt switch will allow you to meet different voltage needs. Here you have two options between 115 volts and 230 volts, which you can adjust with a screwdriver. Below the plate, we have 4 large adjustable knobs allowing for precision bed leveling. And to home it, you just use the steppers and a piece of printer paper. You can put a piece of white A4 paper right here, and that's going to orient the nozzle distance. This is very important for your first printing. So I'm going to start this up and show you how this works. Now, as soon as I turn it on, you can see the menu panel lights up in this nice blue color, and we're just going to turn this knob to make our selections and press down on the knob to select something in the menu. So, to get started printing something, we're going to go down to Print from TF. We'll click into that, and then whatever files you've loaded up on your TF card are now available. You click one, it starts printing. It's that simple. So one thing worth noting is it's pretty quiet. There's a gentle humming and whirring going on here, but it's not going to wake anyone else up in the house, which is good because this cat model we're printing is going to take about 3.5 hours, and it's something you might want to leave on in the other room while you go watch TV. Overall, this is a great machine, almost a piece of art. And with that, you should be ready to print away. Let us know what you think of the Ender-3 3D printer down in the comments below. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi guys, Tom here with Newegg Now. So, if I were to do a study on what has the biggest impact on your online experience, I'm willing to bet it would be the network, especially when it comes to PvP games. So if you're out there, you want to build a new PC, or you're getting sick and tired of having the old, not that great network card, you've definitely come to the right place. Because let me introduce to you the newest 802.11ax or Wi-Fi 6 network card. This is the fenvi FV-AX3000 Wi-Fi 6 PCIe wireless adapter. So you're thinking, aren't there like a lot of these Wi-Fi 6 network cards out there? Why would I be suggesting to get this particular one? Well, let's crack it open and I'll show you. So inside we've got an instruction manual, a little CD with a driver that you can also download from the fenvi or the Intel website, a low profile bracket for slim builds, a Bluetooth cable, a special extended antenna, which we'll get onto later, don't worry about that, and of course, the FV-AX3000 Wi-Fi 6 wireless adapter. So, as you probably know already, the most affordable Wi-Fi network card out there right now is the Intel AX200 chipset. It grants you access to the newest Wi-Fi 6 technology. Of course, you must already actually own a Wi-Fi 6 router. So, let's talk about this beast of an Intel AX200 chipset. This Wi-Fi adapter right here will operate at 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz dual bands. What does that mean for you sitting watching this video? Well, you get to achieve the most efficient Wi-Fi connection for your PC with revolutionary OFDMA and MU-MIO technology. Now, what does OFDMA mean? Well, it means orthogonal frequency division multiple access, which I would say is the most important feature of Wi-Fi 6, because multiple access is achieved in OFDMA by assigning subsets of subcarriers to individual users. So this allows simultaneous low data rate transmission from several users at once, which is pretty fantastic. So, of course, next we have our Bluetooth cable, which supports Bluetooth 5.0. You can enjoy up to 2 times faster transmit speeds and 4 times greater range compared to the old Bluetooth. And you can connect all your devices, including your game controllers, your headphones, the keyboards, so you got the ultimate setup with low latency and greater efficiency. Sounds pretty good. Alright, so you're thinking, okay, I get it, the card works well and it has fancy technology, but why get this card and not some other card? Well, here's why. Here's what makes this card special. If you have a closer look, you'll see this like heat sink shape, right? Like this. We have high density aluminium. So that just makes the heat dissipate away from the chipset, which means you get reliability for long-term operation. And the last point I want to dive into is the unique antenna base, right? So it can kind of fold like this or like that. You can have it either way you want it. So regular antennae are usually placed in the computer case rear, often right close to the wall or in the corner, but it's not actually that great for wireless signal. But here's where the flexibility comes in. It's flexible and magnetic, which means you can just put it wherever you want and you can get the best signal. You can put it on the desk, you can even magnetize it, or put it to the side of the case. So, easy enough. So one little final caveat is that this card actually only supports Windows 10 64-bit and Linux. But yes, if you are looking for a high-performance Wi-Fi 6 network card, just click the link below and you've got an excellent choice here. I'm Tom with Newegg Now, and I will see you next time. Hi guys, I'm Tom here for Newegg Now. So let's say you've just meticulously built your own PC and you're looking for a case that's worthy of it. You probably want something that's like high quality, it's going to protect all of your hard work without breaking the bank, and ideally one that's compact and kind of stylish as well. So if that sounds like you, then you could do a lot worse than getting the darkFlash DLH21 ITX Gaming Case. It might be what you're looking for. So we're going to talk about the components, the compatibility, and of course the performance. So fresh out of the box, and you'll find a manual. You'll get a couple of fan grills as so, and a bag with some screws and some cable ties. And of course, this handsome fella, the darkFlash DLH21 ITX Gaming Case. Probably the first thing you'll notice is the built-in ARGB light strip right at the bottom, which will be controlled by pressing the LED button on top. And I have to say, I do like this guy quite a lot. You know, you've got this nice, clean, white design, but you have these lights at the bottom which just set it off really nicely. So on our I/O panel here, we've got two 2.0 USBs, we've got our power button, our LED button, our Type-C USB port, and our audio. So after a bit of fiddling about with this, you'll notice this handy, fast, detached design. So the top panel up here is connected with these magnets, so it just pops off. Really easy to remove, frankly a bit satisfying as well. And at the back here, we've got this grommet, which means you can organize all your cables and everything, right? You also notice you have this like magnetically attached dust filter as well. All the sides have that. And moving on to these side panels, they simply connect with a latch as so. Pop this down here, right? And that means they can just be easily taken off if you just unfasten the thumb screws, and you can get back to working on your build. So compatibility, will this thing work with your things? Well, the odds are fairly good actually. So this compact interior is capable of installing a 125mm SFX PSU, 240mm radiator, or a 2.5-inch HDD, and a 120mm fan. As well as that, a 320mm GPU up to 2 slots, a 134mm height CPU cooler, and two 2.5-inch SSDs. And surprise, surprise, it even comes with a 92mm fan on the top, just to improve heat dissipation. So do these guys do their job well? Like, definitely. I mean, not only does the case have impressive heat performance, but we've also got these 5 mesh panels and those magnetic dust filters, which keep the inside nice and clean. It's strong, it's high quality, it's made with 0.8mm steel and resistance to any everyday wear and tear. So I do think if you want a high quality, great looking case, this is really not a bad choice at all. If you want any more information, please check the link below. And you've actually already got one of these and you're just watching this video for fun, I guess. I'd love to see what your setup is. I'm Tom for Newegg Now, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm James, and welcome back to Newegg Now. If you're on a budget, but you still want to deck out your computer case with effective, colorful fans, this might be the video for you. In this segment, we're taking a look at the Vicabo RGB Case Fan 6-pack. So I've already connected 3 fans of our 6-pack to the computer here. First up, let's talk about the RGB lighting. Each fan is equipped with 2 independent LED light loops. So unlike many fans which just have the one, it's going to give off some added light. The added loop will add more coverage to the front and back side of the fan, which can look a lot nicer than single ring fans depending on how you set them up in your case. For easy connectivity, you'll find a 3-pin connector and a Molex 4-pin connector built into one cable to interface with your motherboard or power supply, but note that only one connector can be used at a time. Now in terms of cooling performance, the fans are 120mm each with 11 blades. They provide good air volume and pressure of speeds up to 1300 RPM and airflow up to 35.5 CFM. The fan cases have the usual rubber hydraulic bearings to reduce vibrations and keep the fans nice and quiet with an operating noise below 20 dBA. So that's the Vicabo RGB Case Fan 6-pack. If you're looking to add some shine to your setup, check out the product link in the description below. For keyboards, laptops, gaming accessories, and other gadgets, head over to Newegg.com for more great deals. On behalf of everyone here at Newegg Now, I'm James Oliver. Enjoy your tech, and I'll see you in the next one.